Okay, so number 1, all right, what is the next figure in the pattern going to be? A triangle. Okay, because this one, it went from 7, thank you, 6, 5, 4 sides, and then what's our next figure going to have? 3 sides, so it is a triangle. And then I will tell you, let me see, there's not one like that. I know, that one was a good one too. But there is one, I think, like this next one. Yeah, it says identify the pattern and find the next number. So yeah, there is one like number 2. Okay, so you want to see, are you dividing by something? Are you adding something? Are you subtracting something? Like, how are you getting from one number to the next? So what do y'all think that we're doing to get from... Yeah, so that's what I'd take out my calculator and I would try it. If I divide by 2, it looks like I keep getting this next number, right? I would just put it in my calculator. So what's negative 12 divided by 2? Negative 6. So your answer is A. Do I need to show how I did that for anybody? No, we're good with that one? Yes? Okay. So that one was A. That one up here was C. Okay. Then this one, they also looked at a pattern. Is there one? Oh, wait. Yeah, I said there was one like number 2. I don't know that there's one like this one, but we're going to go over it because it might be on your test eventually. It says, yesterday you borrowed $40 from your brother. So it looks like you already owe him how much money? $40. Every day that you don't pay it back, you owe another 50 cents. Okay? So today you owe him, so on day 1, you owe him $40.50. On day 2, you owe him $41. On day 3, we just keep adding 50 cents, right? How much will you owe him on day 17? 50 cents, and then you add it to 40, right? You would have, so yeah, and I wouldn't even make the table, I don't think. I would just say each day
I owe. Trying to explain it by just looking at the answer choices, though.
You what?
Looking at the answer choices, it's not going to be 680.
Yeah, no, with just 50 cents a day. Yeah.
$40.
So yeah. So so what's 17 times 0.50?
8.5.
8.5. So that's $8.50 plus what did you start off with? 40. So it's $48.50. Okay. 40 plus 8.50. Oh yeah. Oh, she might have started with that one. Yeah. So do we understand? I mean, they want us to make a table, but I would definitely say just figuring out like this is better. But no, I don't think there's not one like that on the quiz. Okay, let's see what's next. Is there one like this on the quiz? I think I got 2 different quizzes, so let me make sure. No, but we're still doing this, okay? Because there is one like this on the test. So it tells us that let's measure these fish. We've done this so many times, it feels like. So we've got 3 2-inch fish. How much is that measurement? 3 times 2. 6. I have 5 1-inch fish, so that's just 1. And then a 3-inch, another fish, so plus that. So that's all the measurements. 6 inches for goldfish, 5 inches for guppies. I have no idea what that is, a 3-inch. So what's 6 plus 5 plus 3? 14. So 14. So I know that I've got 14 inches in fish. Now, what is this little graph telling us? It's saying that even without any fish, you need to have 4 more gallons. So I'm guessing I'm probably adding what number to it? 4. But let's just see. If I have, it's kind of hard to tell. 1 fish, I'm at 5 gallons. At 2 fish, 2 inches, I'm at 6 gallons. So it does seem like we're just adding 4, right? So if I have 14 inches, how many gallons do we think we're going to need? 18. You just add 4. Just look right here. What number is it at? That's how much you're going to add. 4. But if you wanted to make a chart, you could say at 0, you're at 4. Okay, well, here's another way. Who said that? You. So at 0, if we make a chart, it starts at 4. You already know we're most likely going to add 4. But let's just look. At 1, I'm at 5. So what am I adding? 4. 1 plus 4. It looks like at 2, I'm at 6 gallons. How much did I add? 4. So if I'm at 14 inches, it looks like I'm going to add 4. So that's why it's 18. That might have sounded a little bit better for explanation. Okay, but that one's not on there, but still, just reviewing. Not on there. Okay. Is this, number 5 is on there. 40 fewer than a number T. You have 40 fewer than a number T, and it's multiple choice. So what am I doing with this? Your T minus 40. It's T minus 40. You are 40 less than that number. 40 fewer than that. What's 40 fewer than 100?
60.
Okay, so you did 100 minus 40. It's 60. So think of it, plug in numbers. Does this make sense? Yes, no? Yes? Okay. Some of y'all are staring at me, so. All right, let's keep going. 5 is on there. And it's worded the exact same way. Worded the exact same way. Okay? So y'all better get that. This one, I don't see on there, but we're still going over it because we have time. You start with $15 and you save $8 a week. Which one does that look like? C. I wish that one was on there, but oh, it is on there. It is on there. I lied. So you start with a certain amount and you save that amount, a certain amount a week. This one was C. Okay, do we understand this one? Yes. All right, it is on there. I almost lied. So we're done with all 4 of those. Okay. Then I think there's one like 7. I thought it was. No, it's not one like 7. Not seeing 7. No. So what did we? Let me count. I want to keep count real quick. So let me go back. We had one like number 2. We had one like number 5 and 6. Okay. I'm trying to keep count so we can make sure we've covered all 10. All right. Real quick though, what do I do for number 7? You just plug in -2. Okay, so I'm going to write it over here. 4, and in parentheses, 3 times -2 minus 6 over 1 plus -2. So in those parentheses, what do I do first? Multiply. So 3 times -2 is -6. Are we good with that? Yes, everybody? I just multiplied. Then what do I do in parentheses? I combine those two numbers. What is -6 minus 6? -12. 4 times -12. And down here, I have 1 plus -2. What is 4 times -12?
-48.
So I get -48. And what is 1 plus -2? Okay, so what is that? If you don't know what that ends up being, put it in your calculator. So -48 divided by -1. What's a negative and a negative makes a positive. So it's just 48. But again, that one's not on there. This one's not on there. Number 8, no. Number 8. Yeah, what you need me to say? Oh, you want to write it down? I'm sorry. There you go. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I didn't circle it. It is B. And number 6, I didn't circle that one. It was C. And that one was D. Okay, are we good on those? Yeah? Okay, let's keep going. No, this one's not on there. Let me see what time it is. 10:31. We probably have time. But let me just go through the ones first, and then I'll come back to some, okay? Let me go through the ones first that I know are definitely on there. Of course, I put number 9 on there for you. X plus, well, it's different numbers, though. X plus 5 equals 10. How do you solve for X? You just subtract 5. So X equals 5. There you go. So number 9 is on there. 10 is not, but I'm going to come back. I'm going to come back and work these, though, because we just need to practice them, okay? But let's do all the ones on the quiz first. Number 11, I already told you this one is on there, right? So we're going to work this one. I didn't even change the numbers from the last one, did I? Was the last one Was it these answers? I can't remember.
I don't know if it was 80 or 90.
Okay, I can't either. Well, anyway, we're going to work it out again, though, just so we have practice. It was the same. Do you want me to change the number? No, just go with it. I'll just go with it. Okay, so on this one, I'm going to move this paper out of the way since y'all already have it. It's a 3, 4, 5 triangle. They're not those measurements.
It's on there.
But yeah, this one's on there. So, but it's not the same. I did change the numbers. It's a 3, 4, 5. Now that'll be the same. And what it's equal to whatever the perimeter is. In this case, again, it is 90. Does anybody have any questions on where I got that from? Okay, so you add it up because it's the perimeter and you don't know what they are, so you call them 3x, 4x, and 5x. So what is 3 plus 4 plus 5? 12. And that'll be the same tomorrow. You're going to get 12x equals some number. And then what are you going to do? You're going to do the same thing tomorrow. You're going to divide. But you'll just get a different answer. So in this case, what did we get earlier? 7.5? 7.5. Okay, which you can already tell your answer, right? Well, no, or it doesn't ask for x. Sorry, no, it doesn't ask for x. Okay, so you got to find each of them. You got to find your 3x, your 4x, and your 5x, right? So what's the 3x? It's 3 times 7.5, which is 22.5. Now you can probably tell your answer, but let's keep going. You can tell it's B? Okay, well, I guess we'll stop. So y'all, please, tomorrow it'll be the same way. Don't see the 7.5 and pick that answer out. Actually finish working through it. Okay? Are we good with that one? Next up, I know we have one of these, or I thought we had one of these. And always, sometimes, or never. I'm not seeing that. But I'll go back over it in a second. It looks like we have one like number 13. Okay, and it's the same type of formula, so you should be used to solving this one. I just changed maybe letters or numbers. So how do I solve if S equals 5r squared t? It's the same problem from last time. To solve for t, divide by 5r squared. 5r squared. And do y'all see your answer? S divided by what? 5r squared. It's D.
Oh, wait.
Yep. Write that down? Okay. I think that's all the multiple choice that's on the, yeah, we've gone through all the multiple choice. And then we have 4 short answer. How is it so far? Oh, are y'all warm in here?
Yes.
And I've got it set on 68. Y'all don't feel the air? I'm wondering if the air is broken. And I think, too, the door's left open before y'all come in. So I'll turn it on a little bit. There it goes. Okay.
Miss Amanda,
Yes.
did y'all pick black, the color black for our spirit shirts? Y'all picked torch dress during the summer and tea?
Because what?
Y'all picked
Torch-
torch dress during the
Oh,
summer?
no. I mean, I didn't pick. I think they just had to go with pick a color. Okay. Y'all ready to keep going? The square root of 34. Don't find the square root of 34. Please read your directions. It says, to which set of numbers does this belong? And I won't have it written on the board. So is it rational or irrational? It's irrational.
Okay, can you please explain to me the difference in those, please?
Yes. Irrational is a number that goes on and on forever. It doesn't end and it doesn't repeat. Yes. Yeah, there's one like that. And y'all, it's very similar. Okay? Let me tell you this. If I have the square root of 4, what is the square root of 4? Can y'all tell me what that is? 2. This one is rational. Do y'all understand that? If it's not a perfect square like this, like on your quiz, it's going to go on and on forever. Forever and ever. And that's irrational. Okay? So if you have the square root of a number that's not a perfect square, it's going to be irrational.
So rational is like perfect.
Irrational is just all the other numbers. Like 2/3 is a rational number. -1 is a rational number. 0.2 repeated is a rational number. Most, like all these kinds of numbers are rational. Irrational numbers, go on and on forever. They don't end and they don't repeat. So if I type the square root of 34 in my calculator, let's see, the square root of 34. Do you see how it's going and it keeps going? Now my calculator had to stop because there's only so much room. But is it repeating? No, it's going on forever and ever. So it's irrational. Okay? But look, if I did the square root of 36, what does that one do? It ends right there at 6. So that one is rational. Does that kind of help? Yeah? It's going to be just like this one. All right? What about negative 40?
Integer.
It's an integer. Very good.
that on there?
Nope, this one's not. It's an integer, and you could put rational, but it's definitely an integer. Huh? It is right. Yeah, it's rational and integer. But that one's not on there. All right. Is there one? There's not one like number 3, but there is one like number 4. So let's go ahead and do number 4. On number 4, all you do is you combine like terms. Just be careful with negatives and positives, okay? So like on your quiz. So on this one, what do I combine with 4C?
Plus 8.
Yeah, just do exactly what it says. 4C plus 8C. And what is that?
Plus
12C. And then let's see, okay, the D's. I have a negative 4D, so be careful, minus 3D. What's negative 4 minus 3?
7.
Negative 7D. And that would be my answer for that one. How was that? Are we good? Just combine like terms, adding or subtracting.
So your end answer is plus.
Yeah, your answer is going to look like an algebraic expression. Like it's going to have some numbers and letters in it. Okay? Number 5 is on there. Okay, the best way to do this, I mean, I would probably cross multiply, but I would just see what the decimal is. Okay? But so what's 3/4? What's that decimal? 0.75. And what about 4/7? 0.5 with a bunch of stuff? Like keeps going? Okay, so what are you going to write?
3/4 is great.
Yeah, 3/4 is greater than 4/7. How was that? We're good? We want 10 of those on there? There's only one. All right, then the last one, let's see, is this the last one? Yeah, it's number 6 that's on there. But I might pick a few more of these to go over. So, number 6, what do you do for that one?
Plug it in.
Yeah, plug it in. It says evaluate. That means figure it out, solve it. So 5 times A, well, what is A? Negative 6 plus 5 times B. Well, what is B? Negative 5. So I'm going to figure those things out. So 5 times negative 6 is negative 30. 5 times negative 5 is negative 25.
So could you just put minus 1?
Yeah, you could put minus 25. Same thing. And if I put that in my calculator or I use my brain, negative 55.
So number 7.
7's not on there, no. But let me see, I might want to go over just 1 or 2 problems. I know y'all are going over it, but I still have y'all, well, not for very long, 4 minutes. Let me just see if there was one I need to go over. Well, look, are there any that y'all didn't understand from today? Pick number 10 or number 12 or number 3 on the back. Y'all pick one of those. I didn't go over them. 10 or 12 or 3 on the back. Which one would you rather me do? 10. Okay, there we go. I'll do number 10, and this is our last problem for the day. It is not on the quiz. All right, number 10 says negative 5y minus 9. And then I have a negative outside of the y minus 1. What do I do with that negative sign that's out here? Distribute it. Are y'all paying attention? So I get negative y plus 1. Do y'all understand where the plus sign came from? Negative times a negative. Then what do I do? Yeah, yeah, that's what I would have done. I would add the 5y. So over here, I bring down negative 9, 4y plus 1. Then what do I do?
Minus
Subtract 1. I get negative 10 equals 4y. Then what?
you got 2 and 2.
Divide by 4. Do they have answer choices? Yeah, they've got those fractions again. So it's negative, I would get 5 halves. Which one looks like negative 5 halves? 2.5. Negative 2.5. That's right, it's B. Okay? Is it better? Is solving equations getting better?
So it's B.
It is B, yes. Let me see.